All right, so the game is over between Kansas City and Detroit, and I like to throw out a little bit of sports betting here and there, and I try to throw out some, first touchdown scores because sometimes players have high odds. Like for instance, Noah Gray plus 4,000 could have been possible on that play that the Kansas City Chiefs scored the first touchdown overall, but Jared Goff plus 6,500 put $7 on it, $462. No biggie. It's very possible, and looked like that was going to be the case. I mean, the Lions were going down the field, and all of a sudden they're pretty much like on the goal line, pretty much, maybe a yard from it, but very possible that Goff can run it in or something like that. QB sneak it in, but and I'm sure if you're a football fan, if you watched the game tonight, you would see the kind of formation that they had, and that you can see how Goff went in motion and made a miraculous catch for a touchdown. Didn't look like he was even going to catch it too. And listen, I was very excited, very very excited, but somehow, some way, and the play stood initially, you know, and even if they review it, they can't overturn what happened. But for some reason, the refs or Vegas, shall I say, still made the call to throw a flag well after the play was over and say it was an illegal motion, shift, whatever. It was legal play overall. I call complete bullshit on that just for the simple fact that one, the flag didn't happen during the play and they decided to do it well after the play was over. So whether the Chiefs were able to challenge the play, which I don't know if they were able to, but it seems like Vegas was definitely in on that, not letting it stand overall. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that made this bet. I know someone else did per comments that I've seen on YouTube, and yeah, Vegas. I'm not surprised to be honest, but it's definitely not very honest when people put money on this stuff and it gets taken away. I was very excited. I was very excited. I mean, it definitely would have put me into profit for the week. Maybe even in the past 2 weeks that I've done some sports betting. I mean, I've won some good bets. I mean, I won a parlay in the Chiefs Eagles game as well as in the Colts game that same day, and I won money on Caleb Williams scoring the first touchdown in Week 1 against the Vikings, and I won some money even also on some Major League Baseball with some home run parlays, And with this happening, it's just complete bullshit. I mean, the same thing pretty much happened to me also back, I don't know, was it March, maybe February, I don't know. But I did a basketball parlay where I picked Malik Monk to get 10 assists as part of a parlay. And he did initially. And it was my kind of first experience in seeing how stat keepers can review stats right after the game and then say, well, no, that assist didn't count. So I did not win that parlay. Very, very dishonest when it comes to Vegas and stats. And yeah, it's definitely going to be an issue that's going to be talked about because I'm a Packers fan, right? And I wouldn't say I'm a Chiefs fan per se, but since my dad and my oldest brother are Chiefs fans, I mean, I've seen some tough Chiefs losses. I mean, against the Colts in the divisional, no, I don't think it goes wild card. Either way, when the Chiefs were up so many points, um, I remember when Priest Holmes was like one of the best running backs in the league. You know, I've seen the Chiefs also lose to the Colts on the Colts Super Bowl run. So I know some history between the Chiefs and Packers, but Packers are my number one team overall. So even though I'm a Packers fan, any other Packers fan or Vikings fan or Bears fan or Chiefs fan will say, "Oh, the correct call." In my opinion, I'm sorry, that was bullshit. I mean, mostly because I would have won $462 on that play alone, but also it just ruins the whole thing where no call was made on the field and they decide to throw a flag well after the fact and just ruins it. So in my opinion, Vegas owes me. I'd say they owe me $462, but that ain't gonna happen. And it's not, I'm not gonna sit here and try to, you know, get $7 back because that's just stupid to be like, yeah, I want my $7 back, even though I do want my $7 back. But overall, it was a very very bad call. If you want to see for yourself, just watch any video online on that play because there are some out there, and it's very debatable. But at the end of the day, the call should have stood as a touchdown. So it is what it is. But you'll have a good night.